Hello, welcome to Dan's Show on the Tube. We're going to do the news and rumors video for December 13th, 2024. Let's get started with the news. Bayley says her WrestleMania dream match would be against this star. In a recent interview with Going Ringside, Bayley looked ahead to next year's WrestleMania and said that if she could have her pick right now, it would be Roxanne Perez because she is absolutely killing it as NXT Women's Champion. Roxanne has been kind of a big deal in the locker room. She's never really overtly impressed me, but of course neither has Bayley. I think that could be a decent match, though. A lot of things would have to happen for that match to take place by April, but I think it could be a good match. Next up, a new match has been revealed for the December 13th SmackDown. Nick Aldis has officially announced on X that LA Knight will go one-on-one with Solo Sikoa. That's going to be a war. LA Knight, one of the MVPs of the year for WWE on the mid-card level, getting over the feud with Shinsuke, moving on to Solo is a great move. I like both of those guys, and I think they can tear the house down. Other matches for the December 13th SmackDown are Bayley versus Chelsea Green for the Women's U.S. title semifinal. I would put my money on Chelsea Green to probably win the entire tournament. In reality, she's probably my last choice of everybody that would be left in the tournament, but I believe she's probably going to win. Michin versus Tiffany Stratton for the Women's U.S. title semifinal. I'm going to go with Michin on this. Michin's the person I'd like to actually see win out of who's left in the tournament. We'll know Saturday night, though, when the finals happen. Also, Carmelo Hayes will be facing a mystery opponent. Next up, the update on AEW star Killswitch. F4W Online gave an update on AEW star Killswitch. Fortunately, it's positive. He's been sidelined since September with pneumonia in both lungs and nearly died from the condition. He is now doing much better and getting ready for a return to the ring. We at Dan's Show on the Tube wish him a speedy recovery. The whole patriarchy is not really my favorite group in AEW, but I would never want to see anyone get sick or die or even go through a condition like that. So hopefully he'll be back soon. Our final story tonight comes from the TNA Final Resolution card being set. TNA's final pay-per-view of the year, Final Resolution, takes place from Center Stage in Atlanta, Georgia, starting at 7:30 tonight. The pre-show matches are Leon Slater versus JDC and Frankie Kazarian versus Jonathan Gresham. The main shows featuring Nick Nemeth versus AJ Francis for the TNA Championship. I have very, very low expectations for this match. I think Nick Nemeth deserved any challenger but AJ Francis. AJ Francis is, in my mind, one of the worst performers in the ring currently in a major promotion. So I'm hoping that Nick easily dispatches him. Masa Slamovich will be going against Tasha Steelz for the TNA Knockouts title. This is, I believe, Tasha's fourth try at the TNA Knockouts title in this calendar year, and I believe there's a possibility she could take it. Joe Henry versus Josh Alexander versus Mike Santana versus Steve Maclin in a fatal four-way for the #1 contender for the TNA Championship. My thoughts and opinions on that match is simply, I believe in Joe Hendry. He's going to probably win this match, maybe pinning Josh Alexander, and en route to hopefully becoming a world champion in the next year. I believe if he doesn't win the title, this whole year run that he's been on is really for naught. It's just going to show that he's this guy that can make it to the big match and then not win. The Hardys will be facing the System for the TNA tag titles in a tables match. I believe the Hardys are pretty easily going to win that one. Moose is facing Kushida for the X Division Championship. I'm going with Moose on that. I don't like him as X Division champion. I've always kind of thought of the X Division champion as a cruiserweight title, even though it technically has no weight limit. Seeing bigger guys with that belt just, to me, does nothing for the title, and it does nothing for the individual holding it. Jordynne Grace will be facing Rosemary. Rosemary's going to pretty well have to call AAA to get assistance to beat Jordynne Grace. I just don't see Rosemary doing it. Ace Austin will face Trent Seven. I would like to see Ace Austin get that win with Chris Bay being down. Ace needs to kind of start fresh, and a win over Trent Seven would help him with that. And the last match on the card is the Rascals versus PCO and Sami Callihan versus Jake Something and Hammerstone. I would expect PCO and Sami Callihan to win this. PCO's got 2 titles. If he does get pinned, you would assume it's going to be against the next #1 contender for one of his titles. But I feel like PCO is going to win. If you could, like, share, and subscribe the video, and we'll also in the comment section below, I'm looking for some matches that we're going to do a watch along of on Monday night. Those matches are either Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart for the WWF Championship, or it will be Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant from WrestleMania 3 for the WWF Championship, or it will be the 1992 Royal Rumble match, which was also for the WWF Championship due to a controversial ending to a match between Undertaker and Hulk Hogan. If you could let me know what you want to see, that'd be great. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.